live stream from my computer, and I think I'm going to have to watch a tutorial on how to do that because I did not do it right at all. And I was trying to do it from the comfort of my bed on my heating pad because I'm having some back pain. Anyway, I don't expect too many people to be here because I did not set this up right. And I'm going to go actually into my settings if I can. Chat filter. I'm going to just put all messages. Ooh, even spam. Okay. And what is this? At least 1 minute videos need to start on it. I don't know if anyone's even going to be here. All right, so this is what happened today. Very exciting. I went to the Social Security Administration. And actually, I'm going to start this all over again because I think I'm going to edit. Oh, hello. Hello, person. Thank you for being here to my live stream with, doesn't really have a message on it, whatever. Hey, thanks for being here. I tried to do a live stream on my iPad. Nope, on my computer. Didn't work out. So, anyway, what I'm doing is, okay, I'm back. All right. So this is an update on my Social Security visit to the, hey, Fallon, hi. I was trying to do a live stream from my computer and it didn't work out. I'm going to have to watch a tutorial on how to do that. I was trying to lie down in bed. Now I'm sitting up in bed because my back hurts. So yeah, so I was just giving a quick update. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll probably edit this or something, maybe. I don't know. Let me know in the chat how you're doing. All right, so I finally received a copy of my marriage license. That's the whole story. So I went down to, or I went up, I went north or over. I was only there for about 45 minutes, and I turned in my document, my marriage license that was certified. And yeah, thank you. Luis Ismail, sorry, I have to go and eat. Yeah, Fallon, go eat. Go eat. Have a good dinner. Wait, I got to start all over again. I'm sorry. First, someone's calling me Sigma. I don't have my voodoo doll with me, but that's all right. While I'm talking to you, I will also be playing with this ball of yarn. And what will I be doing with this ball of yarn? I don't know. So we'll see. All right, so I went to the local Social Security office here in Phoenix. There's a whole bunch of them. I went, turned in my certified copy of my marriage license and a copy of my last paycheck for my income requirement. And now I just have to wait to see if I'm going to be approved. I don't know why I would not be approved because I meet all of the qualifications for being a widow, which is you have to have been married legally in the United States for 1 year. You cannot be married again currently, which I'm not. Your spouse has to actually be deceased, and you have to be 60 years old. So yeah. Hi, Ruslan Chevy Chuck. Hi, I am not Jewish. You forgot the I, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm not at school. I don't have to correct your spelling. I just look Jewish. I'm actually Italian, and you can tell because I'm wearing my cornicello. And yeah, so I only had to wait 45 minutes, and it was really, really fast. So I'm very excited. I'm gonna, hopefully the amount that the person said I was gonna get is actually gonna be the amount, which is like twice as much as I thought it was going to be. So that's really cool. And that will start in November. Free Palestine, this is you. Hi, Michael Wilson, or Wilson Michael. Hello, can you give me, Salma, the shout out is for you. Salma, for all your Salma needs. Give her a shout out, or whatever. Or I did the shout out. And you can give me a thumbs up for doing that. Thank you. Yeah, so I was in the car though for a while because, of course, I went the wrong place, of course. And, oh, thank you for the thumbs up. Anyway, I was in the car for about 40 minutes. And then I just walked around in the Social Security office, which does not look weird at all when someone's walking around. And my wife says hi to you. Oh, say hi to your wife for me. Hi, wifey. And Zone 104, what's up? Oh, hi, new subscriber. Sophie edits 10. Oh, that's something else I'm going to talk about. First, I got to finish complaining about my back. And, okay, so then I walked around because I wasn't able to sit down because my sciatica had been activated from sitting in the car. The angle of the car is, I can't do it with my hand, but it's weird, so it makes my back hurt. And then I had to drive home, so my back really hurts today. So I was trying to do a live stream using my computer so that I could lay down in bed easier. Whatever, it didn't work out. She likes your accents. Thank you. Hey, some from Brazil. There you go. Angry Bird Boom. All right, okay. And she likes your accent. Thank you. My accent is from the eastern suburbs of Ohio. It's not just a meme. And even when I lived in Ohio, people thought I had an accent, which is kind of funny. Like, where are you from? I'm like, I'm from here, like you. So I was also, I was trying to do like a reaction video, but, you know, it didn't work out. Ohio Riz? That's right, man, Ohio. Home of the Buckeyes, Cleveland Browns. That's right. We love Michigan. No, we don't. We don't like Michigan. Well, if you're in sports, if you're in college sports, you don't particularly enjoy Michigan. Anyway, excuse me. So I am planning on doing a live, nope, I'm planning on doing a giveaway. I have to use my inhaler. Okay. No, that's not a vape. That's an inhaler because I have asthma, because I have pretty much everything, because that's just my life. So I'm going to do a giveaway, and I'm going to give away, and I didn't bring any props with me because, you know, hi, hello, oh, thank you. And I'm going to give away a one of those little bears that I make as my first giveaway. I don't know when I'm going to do this because I have to learn how to do it right, and I like to take shortcuts and find the easiest way to do something. And sometimes the easiest way, the shortcut, turns into a long cut. And that's not good. Hi, XG. Oh, it's Bart Simpson. Oh, and I looked up Indira Gandhi because I forgot what she looked like. And she does have the white in her hair. So that's why people kept saying that looked like her. So this is yesterday's hair, so it doesn't look fantastic, but. So I'm going to be doing a giveaway because I'm very close to the 500 mark, which is one of my goals, is 500 subscribers and then 3,000 watch hours. So that's a lot of watch hours. Anyway, so I thought I thought I would be kind and generous and thankful and do a giveaway. And this is probably not like the best time to announce it. So, all right, I am 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm just going to start this. I'm going to see if I can make a bigger bear using this larger hook, but I don't know. And so what's going on? What's going on, peeps? I just called you peeps. I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm only going to stay on for about 15 minutes, probably not even that long, because my back is hurting. So I need to lie down on my heating pad. Probably not even 15 minutes, probably just like another 2 minutes. So I appreciate everyone who came here, and someone just subscribed, so that was pretty groovy. Thank you so much. I genuinely appreciate that. Thank you for helping to make my dream of never leaving my house again come true, because I do have. I have back pain, so I spend most of my day, and I sound like I'm going to cry. I'm not going to. I'm not going to cry. But if I wanted to, I could, because it's my party. And I could cry if I want to. That's a song, if you don't know. It's from the 50s, the 1950s. What? Oh, so I spend most of my day like walking around the apartment, doing stuff, and then laying flat. So I listen to a lot of audiobooks. I do cleaning and stuff. And then if I do a live stream, I tried doing it standing up, but then that is hard on my edema, which just makes my legs swell up. So anyway, I genuinely would like to not leave my house because I have to either spend my day walking or laying flat, not just standing and not sitting. So just walking around. So when I was working as a substitute teacher, that was great because I would just walk all day at school. But then with the chronic fatigue, I would be completely exhausted and then need to immediately go to sleep when I got home. So that's why that didn't work out. All right, so I am just gonna see how this is gonna work out. I don't know. I think the stitches might be too big. I think I might need to use a different size. So I'm using a 7, which is not very common. It's a very uncommon size. But I found a pattern that required it, so that was interesting. And yeah. So yeah. Okay. So we're gonna see. So yeah. So I had to lay down for about, I think, 2 hours in order to get my back so that it was reasonable, that I could walk around and do stuff. And that's a bummer. It's a genuine bummer to have back pain. So if anyone on here has back pain, you know I understand completely. So yeah. So yeah. I might come on again later on, but more likely I'll be on tomorrow morning around 10 o'clock. Okay. Wait, what happened? Okay. And 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, Mountain Time here in Phoenix. And yeah. So yeah. Okay, so let me see how this is going to work out. I don't like that one stitch. Okay, so if someone wants to put something in the comment that would like me to talk about, or I'm going to complain to you some more about my back. That's a threat. It's not a threat. I'm just joking with you. It's really nice out today here in Phoenix. It was just under 100 degrees, which is fantastic. The sun is still very, very strong, but I think I'm getting ready to do to start riding the bike during the day. I don't know. I am not a morning person. So when I get up in the morning, I still wake up around 5:30 or 6 because the cats are trained to eat then. So they wake me up. And then if I was going to school, please stop threatening. You don't know. You don't know if I am. I'm not. I can pass a background check and everything. I have a fingerprint clearance card from the Arizona Department of Safety. So do all teachers and people who work with students. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 6. Why do you have an extra in here? That's weird. Take that out. Someone asked if I was in the mafia. I had to stop threatening them. Just joking. It's a joke. It's a joke. I forgot what I was saying. She can't make it out of a mental hospital. Don't extort you. Oh, hey, I know how to get out of a mental hospital because I watched Terminator 2 with what's her face? Can't remember her name, but she was in it. The first actress who played Sarah Connor. And what the heck is her name? She has a twin sister who did some of her stunt doubles. Yeah, man, she got really buff in there, and I know how to do it. So don't threaten me, person who has a mental hospital employment or something. I don't know what I'm saying. She's not allowed to drive either. I am too allowed to drive. Stop slandering me. I don't even think it's slander. I think it's libel because you're doing it in writing. Hi, Zach. How are you? Oh, look at your picture. Zach. Zach is either 12 or 13 years old, or he's 27 and lives in his parents' basement. Was that me? I know. Aren't people mean? Isn't it fun? Isn't it fun? I just think of people who need to come on to live streams or just out in public just to be mean to people, are just sad people who only feel good about themselves if they're mean to someone else. So, let them have some joy and happiness by being mean to me. Perfectly innocent, nice person just hanging out in my apartment. Look, I even wear Winnie the Pooh socks. How can you be mean to someone who wears Winnie the Pooh socks? Right? Michelle, what was your my ultimate crazy moment? Well, there have been quite a few, so I'll have to think about it. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's okay, this is leftover box color that is fading out. And then this is my natural color. And it's really hard for me to sit for more than 15 minutes or so. I don't have to take mental pills all day like you do. I don't take them all day. I take my mental pills in the morning as prescribed by a professional. And trust me, you want people who have mental health problems to take their medication because it makes them better. So yeah, Zach, you better watch out. All right, okay, all right, Zach, without a K. Oh, Zach, you're so funny. You're a funny, funny person. Zach, so can you give us your age range? Are you an adolescent boy going through the change, or are you oh my God, are you an incel? Oh my God, are you involuntarily celibate? Oh my God, I feel so bad for Zach. Is anyone on the stream interested in Zach? Look at that's totally his picture too. You know that's his actual picture. You know it is. I mean, there's only 4 people on here now, it looks like, so I don't think you're going to find your dream girl here. But you know, Zach, it's okay. You don't bother me. You don't hurt. You know, I'm just playing around. I'm sure you are a perfectly nice man who, or woman, I don't know who you are, and you're just pretending to be mean to me, using quotation marks. It's fine. You can't hurt my feelings. You don't know my life. You don't know what I've been through. You don't know how much milk I want on my cereal. Excuse me. Anyway, so I'm growing out the hair. I'm growing this out. My hair apparently is coming in darker than it used to be. And my hair is usually long, but I have fibromyalgia, because why not? I'm sure no one will ever touch you again in this life. I'm so sad. Oh! I find that people who make comments like Zach, more often than not, are actually talking about themselves. Like, I have a sister who is like a narcissistic person. I am estranged. We are estranged because she is, yeah. And when she says things, I'm like, wait, are you talking about yourself? Because it sounds exactly like you. So Zach, I'm sorry that you are like that. And I hate to say this, and I'm not being conceited or anything, but I'm a woman, and a woman can always, get the goods, always get the goods. Doesn't matter what a woman, now for men, that's different. So yeah, Zach. And when you try and subscribe to my OnlyFans page, I will take your money. Thank you. OnlyFans at that Michelle OnlyFans this is a joke .edu. Thank you. Yeah, so like I said, it's growing out, and I cut my hair because my scalp is very painful from fibromyalgia, and the weight of my hair was making it hurt. And it said online that cutting your hair will not help with fibromyalgia pain, but it did. So I'm hoping as it grows out that it won't start hurting, and then I'm hoping that the color will be okay without me freaking out. I'm pretty sure. I honestly know that no man sees you attractive whatsoever. Wow, Zach, really? Eyes are in the beholder. Eyes are in the beholder. Somebody finds me I'm sure there's. Well, my late husband, who died from brain cancer, thanks Zach for bringing that up, told me that I was the most beautiful woman he's ever seen. So thank you. He really did die from brain cancer. He died from, oh my God, that's okay. Zach is just having a bad day, okay? Zach feels very insecure in his life, and he just needs to get this out. Better me than some innocent waitress in a restaurant, because God forbid you brought the spicy mayo instead of the plain mayo, because let's be honest, Zach doesn't look like he can handle the spicy garlic. Yeah, I'm sorry, Zach. See, I can go back and forth being mean. So thank you very much. And yeah, so it's okay. It's all right. It doesn't, you can't hurt my feelings. He has nothing to do with his life except others. I feel sad, so I don't like seeing others being bullied. Oh, thank you so much. Hey, I've been a substitute teacher here at Metro Phoenix for 10 years. I have been through a lot when it comes to bullying. If you think little kids can't be cruel, they absolutely can. They're very mean. And yeah, there's even some teachers that are like, I will not. Oh, wait, Zach, can you imagine having the signs of dementia on YouTube? Yeah, Zach, can you subscribe though? Because I feel like if you don't subscribe, you won't come back. And I want you to see my dementia as the sun. Oh, Zach, you should stay on for a while because when the sun comes down, then maybe I'll have a sundowning effect. That's real. That's real. Yeah, it's called aging. Do you understand this? Oh my gosh, I think Spain is saying you can't eat spicy mayo. I know. That's because I'm genuinely a nice person. No, and I am very, very serious. I feel like people like Zach who say mean things are actually just saying things about themselves. So Zach is probably, I'm going to say a man, because you don't know, it's YouTube. It could be a female. I don't know who this is. Zach is probably a sad person who gets rejected a lot and then has to come on and attack innocent people. Like, what have I ever done to Zach? Oh my God, did I reject you at some time? No, I don't date. I haven't dated in about 10 years? 11? The last time I went on a date, bed bugs, went to someone's house, took off my shoes, watched a movie, went home, bed bugs, get bed bugs the next day. Where'd the bed bugs come from? I think they came from his house. They got in my shoes. I sat on the couch. That wasn't good. Imagine being her age and still having skin marks and piercings. Zach, you're so silly. You know what? You must be a child because, Zach, I am 60 years old. I'm 60 years old. I'm very much postmenopausal, so I do not have my cycle anymore. And, yeah, so I don't have that problem. And this is how you can tell Zach does not have a girlfriend. Because any man, I'm serious, I'm pretty sure guys on here, I think you might agree with me, any man on here would be ecstatic to be doing laundry and see some underwear with some little period stains because you know that means you're living with a woman, right? That's right. That's right. A young woman, too. I know, yeah. I do look like I had to look her up because I remember her because I remember when she was in office. I forgot that she had the big thing of white in her hair. So thank you very much. Here's me going, oh, she was assassinated by her guards, and no one knew what I was talking about because everyone remembers her from her hair. Thank you for being locked up in the studio. Oh, Zach, I live in a, I spend 70% of my take-home pay on rent because I choose to do that. I live in a one-bedroom, 850 square foot apartment. I just moved from a 2-bedroom, 800 square foot apartment. This is all one bedroom. It's huge. It's super nice. I have a little patio, got a screen door. It's all good, man. It's all good. It's all good. And yeah, it's okay. It's okay, Zach. You know, this is a safe place. You know, you can, instead of attacking me, you can just say, I remember, do you think I'm thin like a willow? Thank you so much, because I'm on a diet. I used to be a bodybuilder, now I'm just shapes. I used to have really nice arms. Boom! They used to pop up, now it's just kind of... Anyway, Zach, if you want, you can stay here. I'm actually... Wait, she actually looks like the... I know! Danny DeVito! Thank you, you're the second person. Indira Gandhi, first and only female ruler of India, the #1 most populous democratic country in the world. Zach doesn't know that, so I have to bring him up to date on that. And then Danny DeVito played the Penguin. He was fantastic in that. Danny DeVito, though, is about 3 inches taller than me. So, yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Not everyone has it perfect like Zach, but at least she can make the best and be happy. Yeah, man. Oh, you know what? My life is great. You know, I am very fortunate to have been married for almost 20 years to someone who is perfect for me. And I've been a widow now for 17 years. And I think my late husband would be very happy to know that what he made when he was alive back then, in the past, is going to be enough to support me to the point where, right now in my retirement, where I will only have to work 1 day a week as a substitute. Because he made some really good money before he died. And honestly, he did die. Danny DeVito's a good actor. Yeah. I see her ex-husband used to sleep around on her. Oh, ZAC. It's okay. Sometimes people, like I said, ZAC is just really venting. So this is what I'm hearing. ZAC has experienced infidelity in his life. He's probably not old enough for this to have happened to him. He's probably a child, so it's probably his parents have been stepping out. I had a really solid marriage. Plus, my husband was very disabled the last 7 years of his life, so he really wasn't, stepping out on anybody. Yeah, it was sad. That was rough. I still have some medical. Are you an actor? I'm not an actress, but thank you for asking. I take it as a compliment. I do have. Sorry, my camera was moving a little bit. What? Oh, I have ADHD too. I have major depressive disorder with anxiety features. So a lot of this is a mask. I am genuinely in a good mood today, but Tales from the Crypt Keep, that's the other one. That's the other one. ZAC, you've been on my stream and I never noticed you before. The Crypt Keeper, who's just a skeleton. So I know you're trying to insult me, but that does not include my beautiful Italian / Jewish nose, whatever you want me to be. I'm here for you. I am Italian though. Crypt Keeper, fantastic show. I'm surprised you're old enough to know that. Oh, you're probably texting up stuff. What can I say to this one that's really mean? What can I say to her that's mean? ZAC is just upset also because he doesn't have a car. And he's jealous that I don't have a car either, and I don't care. I have 3 adult children. My oldest daughter is 36. She's a lawyer. She's married to a lawyer. In fact, ZAC, because you sound like maybe you have a interesting home life, if your parents need a lawyer, it has been broken. ZAC, you and I are in tune. You're in tune. My 2-year-old nephew, from about 15 feet away, when he was 2 years old, he picked up a penny. He looked at me. He threw it at me. It hit me flat on the nose and broke my nose. And I was like, at the same time, I was like, oh, what the what? And then on the other hand, I was so impressed with his arm. He's a really good athlete now. He's like 12 years old. So yeah. So it has been broken. Thank you, ZAC. That's okay. I'm having fun with ZAC. Because I really feel very seriously that ZAC is just, held for review. He said something really bad. So yeah, I don't know if you guys saw it, but I didn't see it. Very inappropriate. No, I really feel like ZAC is either a child who is going through something, because we all went through the change, and that's a very difficult time in your life. Or he is a young man who might have some struggles with his features and is finding that young women today are being really misled on social media to really, really just be very superficial when you are picking somebody. So you really need to look beyond what someone looks like if you're going to have a partner for life, because there's more to, having a partner that's attractive and everything is nice, but if they're stupid or something, I'm sorry, I'm just not allowed to say stupid at school. It's diabolical that you're able to take care of another human being, let alone a cat. Yeah, I have 3 successful daughters. Thank you so much. My oldest one is 36. She's a lawyer. She's married to a lawyer who's also an adjunct law professor. here in Phoenix. And then I have another daughter who is a notary and she does post-closing, and she is in a committed relationship. And my youngest daughter is 28. She is married. She lives right across from me. She lives right over there. And she is a self-taught seamstress, and she is also a waitress at a very popular restaurant here in Phoenix. And oh, thank you, Possum Smiles. I love your little emoji face there. I don't know what to call those. So she makes enough money working 2 days a week that she only has to work 2 days a week. And then she is concentrating on her seamstress. I know, Zach is going through something. We should be here to support him. He needs a place to vent because he's probably been kicked off. Zach, see, this is why you don't understand the words that you're using. Okay, because hospice is for when you've been diagnosed with 6 months or less to live. It's an end of life. Okay, so like when they told me, when they said your husband is going to, he's going to make it like, maybe a month, They said, do you want to put him in hospice? And I said, he could just do hospice at home. Because I'm a good wife, and I told him I would stay with him until the very end. And this is true, even though I'm saying it in a snarky, mean way. Yeah, he died at home with his daughters. They were young, and I held his hand until he passed. He took a long time to die, too, because he was only 47, so it was a very unpleasant experience for me. Anyway, it has been mature. So before hospice, there's something called palliative care. That's when you have like 6 months or more and you're in a lot of pain. So palliative care is you're not getting treatment anymore at all, but you're being just made very comfortable. So so when you're trying to burn somebody like you're trying to do with me, you really need to work on your vocabulary because the burns are not landing the way you want them to. So what you could have said was, can't wait to put you in like a 72-hour lockdown. That would have been funny. That would have been funny, Zach. Like this would have been a good burn. Tell me if you agree with me, people, because Zach said they said that my kids probably can't wait to put me in hospice. I think Zach should have said, I'm afraid that if your kids see this stream, they're going to want to put you in a 72-hour lockdown. That's funny. That's a mental health thing. That's where you put a loved one in a 72-hour lockdown because they're off their meds or something's going on with them. They fell down the stairs and hit the front of their head and now they're, So that would have been a better burn. I've not been in a 72-hour lockdown. I'm not making fun of people who've been in a 72-hour lockdown. Thank God we have something like that. Thank you. Thank you. He is a funny, funny person. Now he's referencing Seinfeld. So he is making me think that he's an older person. So Zach, what you need to learn is that while vinegar will attract more flies than food, vinegar does attract flies. So does poop. I don't know if you're allowed to say poop on YouTube. I'm just going to say it anyway. You need to allow yourself to be a little bit positive, okay? Because there's people that will be nice to you. You don't have to be mean. I think you're so used to getting negative attention that you're not sure how to get positive attention. So what you should do is just try to say something nice. And it can even be kind of backhanded, like, he went to an oncology weekly. He went from doctor to hospice. Oh my God, Possum, I'm so sorry that happened to you. That's horrible. Oh, well, thank you. And I'm sure Possum Smiles is the same thing. Wow, that's really bad. Oh, I'm sorry. That's rough. That's rough when it's that fast. When the cancer, because sometimes so much of cancer is inside of your body that you can't visually see. And it is just very stressful when you find out. I'm sorry that happened to you. I'm sorry. Oh. Oh, Possum, I'm sorry. Possum, if you want to share what kind of cancer he had, you can. My husband at 2 different times, so if can't. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for sharing, because, it is very difficult to get over the passing of a spouse, especially if you have children of any age, but if the children are young, it's very difficult. And then my husband was sick for a number of years. Oh, my goodness. Oh, thank you, Amber. Being this slowly when your dog is stressed around. Zach. Zach, you need to go outside without your shoes on and walk around on the earth. You need to look at the birds. You need to see that the world is at one time a horrible, rotten place that you are choosing to live in, and at the other time, or at the same time, is also a wonderful, wonderful place. And if you're able to, you should try and cross over into the goodness. You should try. So, yeah. I'm back, yeah. Oh, is that? Oh, I'm so sorry about your husband. Oh, your son died in a car accident. That's really rough, because you never expect that, right? Someone leaves, they leave, and then they don't come back. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate people sharing. It's really hard to lose somebody like that. Hey, Kennedy, how's it going? Zach, I was outside today, and you didn't join the stream early enough. I went to the Social Security Administration with my documentation. So I went outside. I did not walk around barefoot because I live in Phoenix. It's really hot. Plus, I had a scorpion in my apartment yesterday, or the day before. And, yeah. What happened sounds like life turned into a graveyard grievance. Yeah, that's what happened, Zach. This is an open forum. I am here for people to come and talk to. And if people want to share, they can share. Just like you're sharing your very negative energy, and I'm trying to deflect it. Deflect the energy that you're sending. But, he had it everywhere. Oh, it's that far. Yeah, it's probably... Oh, Kennedy, I'm doing fantastic, and I hope you are too. The scorpion was on the floor, so it took out my neck. Yeah. Wow. I feel like Zach is one of my former students. Did I give you a lunch detention or something? Is that it? Did I call your parent and say that you have disruptive behavior in class, which is the meanest thing that you can say to a parent, instead of saying, your kid is an uncontrollable animal at school? Pretty funny. They let you do his kidneys? Okay. That was very generous of you to do that. Organ donation is very important. So, yeah. Red Flower Tipsy, how's it going? I noticed that you subscribed to my channel. Thank you. Oh, before I forget, I'm going to be doing a giveaway, but I have to make sure I'm doing the giveaway correctly. And it's going to be, and I don't have the prop with me, but it's going to be like one of those little bears that I make, with the yarn. Or it'll probably just be a bear. And I will make it special I will make it special. It will not be a pre-existing bear, because I will think about, while I'm making it, how very, very lucky I am that I think that possibly maybe this YouTube thing is going to work out for me, because I just want to make a little tiny bit of money so that I don't have to substitute teach 1 day a week. So, yeah. Imagine having your pH balance off with no interaction with a man in yours. Oh, Red Flower Tipsy. We have a troll in here. His name, or her, we don't know for sure, because you could be anybody. They have AI now on some of those channels where you think you're looking at a smoking hot young Asian girl, and they take the filter. They start the camera without the filter on, and it's just some lady like me. This is not a filter, though. It's my actual face. Anyway, so Zach is being mean, and it's fine. Zach is he's contributing to the stream, and I'm trying to let Zach know this is a safe place, and instead of being a sad person that has to get his joy from being mean to other people, that he can be. Now, he might genuinely be a mean person. we could be talking to a serial killer right now. You know, DBK or BDK, BTK, bind, torture. Oh, you can't say that on YouTube. Oh, well, it's already out there. Oh, you got back from gymnastics. Zach, you be nice to Kennedy because she's a child, okay? Kennedy, Zach is a meanie, even though he's laughing. Be careful receiving things from her because it carries voodoo powers. It does have voodoo powers. Thank you. I'm not a real practitioner of voodoo, and if you are a real practitioner of voodoo, I'm not making fun of your religion. Voodoo is a real religion, and it comes from Africa, and Santeria comes from the Caribbean, and I know this from watching movies. Anyway, the giveaway is going to be basically this. I tell you, I'm doing a giveaway on this video that you're watching now. Pretend you're watching a different video. You're going to put in the comments something like Zach would say. I didn't say anything to her. You're correct. Zach. I'm going to finish, then I'm going to correct Zach. Okay, I'm going to correct Zach now in case he decides to leave. Zach, I said don't be. Future tense. The future. Don't be mean to her. She's a child. I didn't say you were mean to her. Stop it. Zach, you got to work on your English. And if you are an English language learning child, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make fun of you because that's very difficult to come from another country and have to learn a whole new language. I definitely feel for my students because I'm a substitute teacher. They have to learn a different language when they get here because that's a bummer. Something like that. Oh, thank you, Kennedy. So the giveaway would be on a different video, and then you would make a comment like, I would tell you to put a cookie emoji or a little bear emoji, and then then you would have to be subscribed, but I don't know how I would check that. And then there's like a thing that I can click on. It's free because, you know, I'm all about the not spending a lot of money. Don't call yourself a wetback. Wait, what? Oh, and then it just randomly picks somebody. And then I do have family members who are on here. So if it's one of my kids or something, you wouldn't know, but I would know. I would disqualify them. So I'm going to just start with something little. And are you calling me a spick? Who are you calling a spick? I'm sorry, just angered one of the cats. A spick is a derogatory word for an Italian, but sometimes it's also used against Mexicans. So yeah. And it won't be a string. Oh. Yeah, don't call yourself a wetback. That's very sad. You know, people, you know, the part of the part of the country that I live in, the border, I'm sorry, how do I say this again? There are people who live here, the people I worked with whose families have lived here for generations. They didn't cross the border crossed them. See? So it depends on what part of the country you're in. This is Phoenix. People are like, it's like Mexico. Yeah, it used to be Mexico. Right? Right? So Claire the mushroom. I'm sorry you have a headache. That's a bummer. I have a backache right now. It's pretty bad. But I'm having fun right now on the stream. So thank you, Moth Elagash. Oops, I don't know how to say that right. I was like, how long have you been doing YouTube as a career? Zach, it's not really a career right now because I don't make any money from it. So this is strictly a hobby. This is for tax purposes too. So I've been doing YouTube since the last week of May of this year. So June, July, August. So about 3 months and 2 weeks. So 3.5 months. And I don't think it will ever be a career. So the difference between a hobby and a career is a hobby is something that you do that's fun that you don't make money at, but you might spend money on. And for tax purposes in the United States, you cannot use that as a tax write-off. You have to actually show some income stream. And I don't think that I'm going to make any money from this for a while. And that's perfectly fine. I'm just having fun doing it. Yeah, Zach. So what I'm going to do, Zach, is I'm going to ask someone to click on your YouTube page. Find out how many subscribers you have. I think 444 subscribers, what a cool number, is pretty good for only being on here for 3 months. And I have a very, very, very long learning curve. Meaning that there are people who come on and they do things. Sometimes people pay a couple $1,000s for these programs on how to get monetized really fast. And there's two different paths you can go. You can go by one path where you are strictly doing this as a business and you can get monetized like in less than 3 months. I don't want to do it as a business like that. I want to have fun while I'm doing it because life is short and I spend a lot of time sleeping because I have chronic fatigue. So I want to enjoy what I'm doing. So I'm doing it this way. And if it takes me a while to do it, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I am, right now, I am finding, oh, thank you. Thank you. I'll tell you something when there's so many content. I know, right? Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. For your kind, generous words. Thank you. And for being here. Because I know that, for me, I'm on YouTube all the time because I'm literally laying flat on my back because of my back pain and because of my other health problems. Oh, Zach. Zach is just a negative Nancy. It's okay. We want Zach to stay. He's helping. He's helping the conversation, I guess. And, sometimes, okay, what was I saying? What? I forgot what I was saying. Yes, that's true. Yeah. So I actually don't have, I'm content. Oh, this is what I'm saying. I am financially okay right now because I have, Kennedy, Zach is really mean. Don't engage with Zach. Do not engage. Don't let his negative come to me. Okay. Let him continue to pick on me. I can take it. I've been through a lot of stuff. You'd be surprised. I'm the daughter of a narcissistic mother. Yeah, and all that. Oh, okay, so I retired. So what I did was, this is not a good idea. I don't recommend you doing this. But I cashed out my retirement. So I'm using that as a little bit of a buffer. And thank you. Plus, I live on a very low income because I don't do anything. I don't have a car because I'm not buying another car. I have 3 kids and 2 son-in-laws, and they all have cars. So I'm just going to borrow their cars, and that's fine with them. Even good comes out of a little bit. Oh, yeah. How does it feel tonight? You will never be touched, loved, or intimate with another human. Zach, I could be intimate. Please. I'm not saying this to be conceited. I'm just saying I'm a woman, and a woman could... I'm trying not to sound conceited, but Zach, no, you're completely wrong. I can get a hookup like this. Are you crazy? You have no idea because you're a guy. Then you must really be a guy then. It's different for men. Women, you can always ask any girl. As soon as a girl goes through the change and has to start wearing a bra, you offer every single solitary day of your life, you are offered the available, an adult experience every day. Oh. Zach is projections true. Okay. Thank you, Red Flower Tipsy. It's true, right? They could be a horrible, horrible, horrible person. Doesn't matter when it comes to that. No, I genuinely don't. I don't date or anything because I have a lot of health problems, and I would rather just be in bed asleep. and it's fine. It's fine. I'm content with my life. I had a fantastic marriage. I have 3 adult children who are adult, responsible children. They're successful adults, and I have some money in the bank because I got hit by a car. Want to see my scar? This is where my head hit the windshield. And I'm very happy that I had. That's Zach makes a point. Good. You are correct, Zach. You are correct. But don't call yourself a loser. Anyway, this is where my head hit the windshield and where my helmet ripped the skin. So thank God I had a helmet on. So after all my bills were paid, I have a little bit of a settlement. So I do actually have some money in the bank. So I'm content, man. I'm good. I only have to work 1 day a week. That's good. That's good. And I just live a very frugal lifestyle. I go out to eat. I'll buy fancy clothes. Look, here's a $5 shirt that I bought online. It's used. Looks brand new though. I do have a pedal assist bike still. The bike that I got hit by a car on. I still have that. And yeah, but it's been too hot to ride. You know what, Zach, your wish may come true. You're going to have to subscribe and put on notifications because the city of Phoenix is very, very behind on, I wasn't ejected. Okay, Zach, I was on a bicycle and I hit the car and I flew up and landed on my shoulder on the hood of the car, and then I slid up and hit my head on the windshield. And then, breaking news, guys, did San Francisco have an earthquake? What? Okay, West Cruz, I don't know if are you doing this to disrupt my stream, or is this really happening? Kennedy, Zach has some mental health problems, okay? Because normally I can usually finesse somebody into being a little bit nice, and I haven't been able to do that. So I think he's having a mental health crisis, or he is a former student of mine that I was mean to. I'm so mean. But is this really breaking news about? Oh yeah, maybe he's intoxicated. Oh, did he get stood up at a bar or something? What's going on inside the Water Towers? It's happening right now. All right, okay, we're gonna have to look at it. Someone fact check that for me. I'm using my computer as a stand for my tripod. To have any water. That's a bummer, man. That's true. I will pray for Zach. People that aren't this mean for no reason. Yeah, well, some people are jerks. Like I was saying, some people are, we have all kinds of serial killers walking around. So yeah. So Barry, I know it's very late in Sweden. Barry's from Sweden, and Barry, I'm going to do a live stream tomorrow at like 10 o'clock in the morning for you. Thank you, it's Kennedy. I don't think that you'll be able to encourage him. Barry used to be a naughty person on here. Now he's nice. And we are all going to pray for Zach in all our various different types of religion, because religion is religion. And I'm an atheist, and I'm just going to say some words too. So there. I know, that's right. They're two-faced. Serial killers put a mask on of being nice, but in real life, it's going to stab you a few times. Good night, Barry. Good night. Barry has an Icelandic horse because he lives in Sweden. He's got cool pets. They're 9 hours ahead of us. So, all right, friends. My back is screaming. I hate to leave right now because I was having a good time. Please like and subscribe. Yes. And thank you, Red Flower, Tipsy, and Claire the Mushroom, and Kennedy, and Moff, and West Cruz. I'm going to go get some water and lay down. And Zach, too. Thank you, Zach, for being here. Please come back on here. Let's see if we can get you maybe when you're not intoxicated or a little, maybe on a better day. Maybe we can cheer you up. My cats are never abused. My cats can do whatever they want. You have 2 horses. That's right. Multiple fire, multiple gas lines. Oh, my God. West Cruz, you're freaking me out. So, all right. Well, thank you, everybody, for being here. Let's keep Zach in our prayers for maybe just needs a little bit of extra help. Bye. And San Francisco, I guess, if that's real. I hope he's just joking, but yeah. So okay, so I'll be on tomorrow, 10 o'clock my time, 5 o'clock Sweden time or Europe time, and I'll have more information about the giveaway. All right, bye, Kennedy. I'm sorry, I gotta go. My back hurts so much, so much. Okay, all right, bye.